Hello dear viewer and welcome to this showcase and review of Element Tower Defense, or Element TD. Currently, I can show off a classic mode or express. We could try the spiral. Why not? If you do want to read up before you start the game, you can go to extras. Now, I have quite a few of these towers lit up because I've actually built them. You can't really see the picture till they are built, but you can click on them and still read the information before you ever start the game. So if you're really deep into the strategy, want to know what every tower does, prepare to spend about an hour reading. So yeah, to give you a couple tips, basically I recommend building towards the root, muck, or nova towers because they are the slowing towers. They take at least 3 elements to build, and generally speaking you can figure out a good strategy from those. Or even just build those and then just build really high-powered original element towers. So yeah, because they do get much better with each level. So the faster you can get to, say, the 4th level of Darkness Tower, the better off you will be. So, without further ado, let us try the spiral on Classic. I'm going to do easy, not going to lie. I'm still not a pro at this game. I have played for hours, but yeah, it's still very in-depth, and there's a lot of freedom into building, which is pretty cool. You can also make things randomized, you can do chaos, you can do rush, where you have no 20-second interval between waves, and you will be constantly stressed. Yay. Let's have none of those at the moment and just show you the bare bones of the game. Now there is a light version of this game if you just want to try it out. Okay, and as you can see, we've got a blinking at the 1 and at the start button. Those are the things we can press. We can build here, 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 and here. So what's cool, slash not cool, about this game is that with the freedom of placement, you can also select multiple places at once. So if I chose arrow right now, I could build 4 arrow towers, just right off the bat. Now, it should only build them in terms of which one I did first, if I ran out of cash, right? So it should still build where I wanted my first tower. Aha, just like that. Which, that was a bad move. Not gonna lie. But we're gonna live with it. So there. And several reasons there's a bad move placing right there, is that these are arrow towers. They're the weakest towers in the game. We'll still probably be fine for about, 8 waves. Probably. I do need to select an element. We're going to go darkness for sure. And then I think I will go muck, just because that worked so well last time. Muck does more damage than nova. You get to focus on darkness towers, which are nice because they deal splash damage once they kill a creep or monster. And as you can see, these arrow towers just blah, blah on their damage. And you can give them an element to make them a little bit better, but they're not great. So we're going to start that next wave. Eventually we'll be able to select other elements, right? So that's important. Right now, the monsters we're facing are strong against fire, weak against darkness. So if you do have elements, that's another thing. Keep in mind, sometimes the build you're going for will be bad against some of the creeps you're facing. So you kind of want decent amounts of other towers or slows to help you overcome that. Okay, and pretty much whatever build you're going to go for, you do want light and darkness eventually, just so you can build some trickster towers, which will clone your towers, which is pretty good. We can also speed up the game. Let's do that. We got little phoenixes here. They're strong against nature, weak against water. Then we can also see ahead in waves if we want to plan out things really, really well. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just figure out a general strategy and go for that. And then if I need to address it on the fly, I will try to do so. Now, you do want to collect more money in this game because you do collect interest. As you can see, our little green progress bar under the money dictates when we will collect interest, and the more money you have in the bank when that happens, well, the more interest you collect. Now these guys will revive themselves the first time they're defeated. Looks like we didn't quite deal enough there. But we're doing okay. Normally I prefer to build kind of like right over here, because then you have that entrance covered and part of the backside. So yeah, I'm probably way too close to the end right now. Yep. So as soon as I can, and it makes sense, I will try. We'll go here first. So once this wave ends, oh, this is a boss. That's bad. Where else do I want another one? I'll place it here. Okay, we're good. Now, as you see, I did lose a lot of money on that, so I made a lot less interest. The interest really isn't the biggest issue. You do make a lot more just by defeating creeps, so that's a thing. Also, be careful, because if you leave a green spot and then you're like, oh, I want to build here, you will quickly run out of cash. Yep. And build kind of poorly. Can I build a rock one yet? Yes, I can. We'll do that. Build another rock over here. Or actually, no, I will build one over here-ish. There we go. And then we can turn it into gunpowder once we get 425. Okay. But yeah, darkness towers are pretty nice. Let's go for water. And hopefully we can get a muck tower soon. Okay. And tier 3, or the triple element towers, can only be upgraded once, but you will need each element at 2. So basically you need to collect 6 elements in order to get to a tier 2 triple tower. And that makes sense, right? So yeah. That's another thing to consider, is that once you get to everybody there, it's pretty great. So yeah, we can make this a muck tower, which will slow things considerably. But we need to wait. And gunpowder should be pretty useful right now. Geyser, we'll make a geyser here though, because why not? We're going to wait for interest first. And actually we're doing fine, so I might try to wait longer. Let's get light, because light isn't terrible. It's pretty good. So what we're going to do, let's do light over here. It's got a huge radius. When you turn it into a trickster tower, not really, but it clones towers, which is really good. And now we could also build a laser if we wanted, which is a really high damage single target tower. So we're not going to worry about that one too much, but it is pretty good. Okay. And you could become... We'll make you a geyser. Yeah. And if you want to see the cool animations, you can slow things down. See the light whack at all these crazy little blobs of things and stuff. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. So yeah, this game is only 99 cents right now in the App Store. I'd say it's worth it. There are only 5 maps, but you have a variety of difficulty modes. There's so much choice when you're doing your different tower builds that really, you're pretty free. Let's make our darkness towers level 2 when we can. That covers a lot of our bases. So gunpowder, we're going to upgrade that one to muck last. Need 900 for muck. Alright. Wave 21. So that's not so bad. Okay. So we could get muck, but once again, I want my interest. So there we go. Okay, how long can we connect the interest? That's the real question. Yeah, pretty enjoyable game if you enjoy tower defense. Okay, let's get muck now. This is going to be bad if we don't. Muck also deals pretty decent damage. Nova, not really. So, it's one more reason I like muck. Root is pretty decent if you can get it in a line. You need a lot more map awareness, I'd say, with it. But yeah, it's still really good. Alright. Could just upgrade these guys. I'll upgrade this one. That other one with the darkness underneath it is the clone tower. So it will disappear after 10 seconds for now. Let's get our second rock. Gunpowder's still fine over there. I would like to make a laser though. Kind of unnecessary. What I'll do first is light, because leading up to lasers, that is really good, because it can pretty much hit into the beginning area. And every target it hits consistently, it will gain damage. And then it will reset its damage back to, yeah, you can see its damage change. It's pretty cool. But darkness I like better because after it destroys something, it will move that damage to the next creep. So we got that. I would like to upgrade trickery. Okay, we got some more stuff. Let's do this. I'm going to sell this arrow tower. Get some money back. Turn you into a laser if we want right now. Why not? Lots of damage. Pretty good finisher tower. Disease is better, so if you're building root, you could get disease. Well, I guess it's not strictly better, but anyway. We'll do that, so then we can upgrade Muck to level 2. Which is pretty good. Can't do it yet. Haven't quite earned it. Okay. Alright. Now we should be able to upgrade it. Right? Yeah. There we go. And now we have 2 Muck towers because our trickery tower was like, oh, okay, that's a thing. Let's double it. Double or nothing. So we got that. We can get a water tower just to have a little bit more elementalness. Let's do poison. The geyser does have more damage. Ice! If we want like a better water damage tower. Let's go geyser for now. Just in case. We could make it a geyser too. Why not? That'll help us deal with large waves initially. Now, I might actually go for another light so then we can make trickery 2. Which will double the amount of time you clone a tower. So we'll do that. And once you get it to trickery 3, it's like 70 seconds of clone tower. So, yeah, it's worth getting. Plus, it also deals decent damage by itself. It's not great damage, but it's decent. And then you can also clone a tower. Right now, we just cloned Muck, so yeah, we're doing good damage. I approve. Okay, what else do we want to do here? Maybe nothing. Maybe just collect money. Nothing wrong with that. We can upgrade the laser. Make it do 30,000 damage, which is pretty great. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna sell you Arrow Tower. I'm gonna make another Trickery Tower. But where? Not, well, yeah, we could do it back there. Okay, we got everything at least level 2. We'll try to make our Darkness Towers upgradable after this. Okay, we've already made Laser 2, so we should be okay against this boss. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. But yeah, we do want Trickery. Let's do that. Okay, and then it can also clone up ahead, which is pretty nice. Okay. 2250, that's not bad. Let's wait for that interest. Because that's still 100, you know. It's better than nothing. and did just fine because they were weak to darkness. These guys probably aren't weak to darkness. Weak against light, as expected. Okay. Well, let's upgrade that thing. I'm going to make a light tower back here and upgrade that. Just because light is also pretty decent. And back here, it'll basically increase in damage with each target it's shooting at. So that's pretty good as a finisher as well. Not the best. Okay. We probably need more splash damage still. What else deals good splash damage? And when in doubt, you can always click this exclamation mark. It does pause the game, and you can be like, okay, well, what else should I build? I can't see this thing, but it's got to be good, right? Hail. That's right, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, so we want to build hail. So water, light, dark. Okay, let's build it in the middle. Not there. Three waters. Okay. Then, we want hail. So let's get ice. And then we will build... Actually... Oh, that's a clone tower. Never mind. Yeah, we'll make you hail. Let's get another light tower because we can. And at level 3 it's still pretty good. Strong against earth, weak against fire. Every 6 seconds becomes invisible for 3 seconds. That's pretty lame. And by lame I mean really good. Okay, so what else do we need? Let's try to build another light tower maybe. Okay. Let's see. Do that. And you can just upgrade. Why not? It's kind of nice to always have at least one of a normal element. Okay, how much health? And the nice thing is we do have 50 health still, so even if this thing makes it past us, we should be fine. Let's make another muck tower if we can. It's probably too late. Oh, we're fine. But even if it made it all the way through, it'll go back to the entrance and just take off some of our health until we're actually dead. I believe it would take off 3 health at this wave. I'm not completely certain about that. Do I just want more gunpowder? Why not? Never hurts. Okay. We can get Trickery 3. Nice. We will. Try to get it again in a second. What do I want you to be? I could get poison. Poison's decent. Let's get Trickery 3 again. Okay. Have another muck tower over here. I think I want one over here as well. They're just good. Okay. Now we could build more trickery towers if we want, but no real need for that. Okay, no more elements yet. Well, let's upgrade you. Let's upgrade something else in the near future. Like the light tower. We could get it to light 4 already. That's pretty nice. Darkness 4 I think is better. Just higher damage initially, and you can kill other stuff with it. So yeah, I like darkness as an element tower. Let's see. We could get nature just because we don't have it yet, and now we could build a periodic tower, which I've never built yet. Right? Almost. I think you need 9,000 for that though, so let's save up. Okay, and we're doing just fine. That's good. We could probably build a periodic over here. Can't I? I have... Oh, I don't have fire yet. That's right. You need all the elements to build a periodic. Let's build nature just because. Nature. And disease is really good as a finisher, so that's what this one will be. This one, on the other we want you to be. This one, we could probably make root and it'd be okay. So disease and then root. It'd be okay. Flooding is actually really good. Let's make you a root first. So you know what? We can get flooding over here. There we go. Alright, and this is technically the last wave. How do I build money towers again? Fire, rock, light. Okay. Let's get a rock. Light. Atom. There we go. And then we want money. So we need fire. We might not get any more elements though. So currently it looks like we'll deal with this. Maybe lose some health. Not the worst thing ever. So as you can see, that's what losing health is like, and then they pop up right over here. I meant to do that, right? So we've achieved victory. This is going to be the final wave. What else do we want to upgrade? I would like this to upgrade. We got Trickery 3. We can upgrade you as well. We'll have to think about it a little bit. Let's get more poison. Yeah, that's probably too late to do much, but that's okay. We didn't get enough for more laserage. Actually, you can't. Never mind. Gunpowder. Okay, we're doing pretty well, actually. Okay. Better than I thought. There we go. So now the waves will just continue. We shouldn't get any more money for beating stuff, and you can just play as long as you want. So matches are usually around 20 minutes to 25 minutes when you're doing classic. This isn't hard mode, of course, so keep that in mind. This is easy. Supposedly easy. Yay. So I hope you've enjoyed Element Tower Defense. Leave a like if you did. If you didn't, I hope you enjoyed this enough as a review that, yeah, you enjoyed it. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, when you leave a like. Also, if you do like having bragging rights, you can do high scores. There are various settings, and here are the achievements. Thanks for watching, dear viewer, and have a great day.